guys, welcome to the Golda C Show. Like you know, this show is all about entertainment, lifestyle, and it comes to you every weekend on Zanders TV Channel 161 Star Times. Like you know, I am your host, Golda C, and today I have the pleasure of presenting to you a top-notch artist. He goes by the name Chinedu Noble Ochulo, and his stage name is Noble King. He is a songwriter, he is a singer, an Afro singer. He is also a motivational speaker, and he also majors in idea creation and competitive thinking. Mr. Noble King, you're welcome to the Golda C Show.
Thank you very much.
I was just like chopping my mouth trying to read out your profile.
Actually, I would say critical thinking and competitive intelligence.
All right, pause there. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Right. On this show, we usually have a topic that we discuss, and then after that, we go ahead to talk about you. And on today's episode, I want us to talk about this issue of artists coming up on sector. Maybe when they come to produce their song, they're like sing, and they will say, oh, no worry, I have it, I'll freestyle it. So what I want us to talk about, is it better to freestyle your song in the studio, or is it much better writing it out in a sequence?
Okay, I would say this. In some cases, some people will always say freestyling is maybe when you're engaging in a competition. You understand, to know how fluent you are as regards music. But for me, I think I don't buy that idea of allowing somebody to enter the studio, you start freestyling. Freestyling for me, I think it doesn't really give out, you understand, the information, the real information you want in a music. Like for me, if I want to drop a song, I want to drop a song whereby somebody will listen to it and you tell yourself, wow, this is really good. For you to listen to a song that has content, you understand? Some people are listening to a content in a music and they still want to understand the context. Do you understand? Now, what I mean is this is when you take your time to write a music down, it comes out of your creative mindset. You just want to drop something that somebody will read and say, yes, this guy is really making sense here. But when you're doing freestyling, I don't think it's like that. Okay. Freestyling is just what enters your head. Do you understand? And some people will always say, yes, I'm doing freestyling because I feel this is where I major, I am good at. But that's not it. What people are looking at in music, though I understand Nigeria these days, Nigeria is not like what it used to be. Okay. You understand? When you listen to Two-Face, okay. Two-Face might do freestyling, but he is a songwriter. Okay. You understand? He takes his time to write his song. When you listen to it, you will see information that can help the youths. They can still make an old woman say, this guy is really making sense. Anybody that listens to his songs, you understand, will say, wow, this guy really did a very good job. But I don't think it will happen when you're doing freestyle. It's not possible. That you will take your time and create those things, and you pinpoint them one by one.
Alright. So you're going for songwriting.
Songwriting, yes.
Okay. Over freestyle.
Freestyling.
Alright guys, you heard he's going for songwriting over freestyling. We'll be right back after this short break. We're going for the video of the day. Don't go nowhere.
Ndioma, 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 Ndioma.
And the production.
It's Noble King. Let me knock on the door of Imo Lights. Let me mention just a few.
His Excellency Emeki Hedioha, Governor of Imo State.
Bishop Betebi Obina, Engineer Chike Udewa, Chief Tony Ezena, Orange Drugs, Pascal Dozier,
Diamond Bank,
Leo Staneke,
Chairman, Zenos Technologies,
Kanayo Okanayo, Professor Jumbo. I want to go back to Imo State. Beautiful place, no be them say. Imo State a beautiful place. Many people around the world on the path to come to stay. Some they come down from a plane now. So many selling on the ship, oh. So many driving on the road, oh. Follow me to Imo State, London in Niger. Alele, alele, follow me to Imo State, London in Niger. Alele, alele, follow me to Imo State, London in Niger. Hospitality is second to none. Anywhere in Imo State, you must catch some fun.
take a look at them, Mundi Mamaka, tree by riverside, blossoming all the time.
Mama God, I thank you, oh.
For Eastern Heartland, oh, Lekwa Opuriche, Mundi Mamaka. You hate evil, Omumoja Joka. See, highly educated people. When you come to business, they are number one. Imo de sweet me, yo. Imo de bololo, my dada. Imo de sweet me, yo. Onuga Samanango Lekwa. Honorable Hope Uzadima.
Chibiko Kechuku Pascal,
Bana Chief Priest, General Manager, Governor Conglomerate Owerri.
Chuku Diafoha,
CEO, Ibaragwa Village.
Dikini Leona Danyamu, Ndioma,
Namdianye,
Ndioma, Ndioma, Evangelist Mike Ikoko,
all seasons hotel.
Welcome back, guys, and we still have Noble King in the house with us. So Noble King, there's this your song that is making waves. I know that it's being played here on Zanders, both on the radio and the television, and it's being played in other stations as well. Now back to Imo State. That's the title of the song.
That's right.
Yeah. So what really motivated you into writing that song? Because like you said, creativity, when you write down your song, you are conveying a message, and when one listens to that particular message, you're like, kind of hyping Imo State. So what really motivated you to?
Okay, what really motivated me, it's well, first of all, I'm from Imo State.
Okay.
And Imo State has been a very great state right from onset, where you have the likes of Mbakwe. Do you understand? So there are many great people.
Late Samu
Mbakwe.
Because when you say Mbakwe, wow, a lot of Mbakwe.
Alright, so people like late Luke Ochulo, right?
Okay.
So these are the kind of people I see Imo State as a very great state. So I thought as much, okay, what do I do to bring the name of Imo State out to the world,
Okay.
so that people will understand that there is still a state like this. Like when you mention a state like Zamfara, somebody will say, okay, yes, I know Zamfara, but what do you know about them? Do you understand? Like in that music, I said some things. There are some people, I mentioned their names, that when you listen to the music, you hear about those people, you'll be like, wow, are these people really from Imo State? So you'll be thinking that from another state altogether, but you don't really know that really from Imo State. Then I think our culture too, you understand, where I talked about what Imo State, what we love, we don't like, misconduct and stuff like that. So I think all those things, I put it in place. why I'm doing that is because I see Imo State as a state that need, you understand, its reputation, you understand, to be brought to the limelight. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's a good one. And me personally, I'm also from Imo State, and I'm proud to be an Imo-lite.
That's great.
All right. Okay. So, apart from what you do, your songwriting and stuff, I know when I was talking about your profile, I said something about motivational speaking, and what was that? Measuring in
idea creation.
Now, can you tell us more on what you mean by that?
Okay, idea creation.
Yeah, because I'm sure some of my viewers are like, which one be idea creation now? So, please, could you break it down?
Okay. I will start from the course I read in school. I read philosophy.
Okay.
You understand? We create something from nothing.
Okay.
I wouldn't want people to, more especially the viewers, you understand, to misunderstand this. Mm-hmm. When it comes to creativity, it has to do with, visualizing a particular thing and start analyzing how this thing works.
Okay.
And you start putting them in place. Okay. Do you understand? When you put them in place, that is, you're doing analysis and at the same time you are synthesizing them. Okay. So that is how I do more of my creative work. Let's just take it this way. When you want to build a car, precisely, there are parts that make up a whole car.
Yeah. You
understand? And you find out that somebody sat down and start asking himself, how can this thing move? Can we just get something that is mobile, that can move and carry and convey people? When you venture into that, creativity expands when you put it into work. Do you understand? So for me, composing music is part of creativity. Motivational speaking is part of creativity too. Then I write too.
Okay.
You understand? I write motivational books, which I have one I'm done with already. Okay. So all this, I can remember when I started doing that job, it took me 4 or 5 months to gather the materials I used. But,
so what's the title of the book?
Okay, Life in a Cave.
Okay.
Though I'm trying to change the name actually, you understand, to make it much more catchy.
Okay.
When you say life in a cave, people will be like, what do you mean by life in a cave? It's a life that is circled within one place. Okay. You don't see light from outside. So when you are in a cave, you don't understand what is happening in the outside world. So that is, you understand, the creative mindset behind that book. Okay. So that is just for me for creativity.
Alright, so I just needed you to explain that to my viewers at home. Okay guys, we'll be taking a short break for the top 5 pillars, and after that we'll still continue with Noble King. Don't go nowhere.
Arena.
On today's top 5 pillars, we'll be looking at the top 5 vacation countries in Africa. You know, Africa is one of the most stunning continents in the world. There is so much to see and do. You'll be spoilt for choice. In today's top 5 pillar, we will help you discover the best African countries to visit during your vacation period. On number 5, we have Namibia. Namibia is a country in Africa where you can spot the big wild animals. A total natural park is the best place to go if seeing them is the main goal of your African vacation. Make sure to visit the Okahinja craft market for some of the best handmade items you'll ever see. Here, people from all across Namibia come together to sell their wares. They make for great souvenirs, so make sure to get your hand on something. On number 4, we have South Africa. Now, South Africa is an adventure lover's paradise. There's so much to do and see here, you will never want to leave. For a quiet weekend getaway, take a trip to Durban to experience some of the best Indian cuisines outside of India. Go on a road trip up to the Transkei or travel the garden route for stunning nature and incredible soul. On number 3, we have Tanzania. Tanzania is a country rich with nature reserves and natural beauty. Vacating in Tanzania should be at the top of anyone's bucket list. The people here are some of the most friendliest you will ever meet. They will go above and beyond to help you out and make you feel welcome in their country. Tanzania is home to the famous Mount Kilimanjaro. It's an incredible mountain to climb, but if hiking isn't for you, the view from the ground is breathtaking too. On number 2, we have Zambia. Zambia is a gorgeous country that has so much to see. If you're a nature lover, there is no excuses for missing out on this one. Zambia is home to Victoria Falls, the largest waterfall in the whole world. For thrill seekers, take a micro light over them for the view of a lifetime. Zambia is also home to incredible wildlife. Keep your eyes peeled for hippos, giraffe, and hundreds of beautiful birds. Now on number 1, we have Morocco. Morocco is located in northern Africa. Morocco has so much to offer. Bustling cities, quiet seaside, villages, and snowy mountains. Morocco has it all. Morocco has a melting pot of culture with elements of European, Arabic, and Berber influences to find on every corner. Get a taste of delicious Moroccan cuisine and your taste buds will be in heaven.
Welcome back. Hey, yeah, like I said, we still have Noble King here with us, and Noble King, I would want us to talk more on your music work. No. Okay. So, aside from back to Imo State, are there other songs you've done?
Yes.
Okay, can you like share those songs with us? Let's talk about your work right about now.
Okay. I think outside back to Imo State, I've done Omeriwo.
Okay.
Though it wasn't only me that did the song.
Okay, you had some.
Yes,
featured some.
I had some. I had to feature some 2 guys anyway.
Okay.
Then on the other one, that is Be My Vow.
Okay.
It's a song I did for Valentine Day precisely.
Okay.
I did it for love anyway because it's not really. It depicts Valentine, but the catchment area it's to reconcile husband and wife, and maybe people who are into a courtship or maybe a relationship, in order to know what to do, how to handle their relationships. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So, can you like tell us what inspired you, the inspiration behind Omeriwo?
Okay, Omeriwo, it's right from school days, I've faced a whole lot of challenges. Okay. When you find out that sometimes you start counting silly. When there's no food. When there's no food and you're requesting for money for school fees and it's not forthcoming. There's no way to buy textbooks. I had a whole lot of challenges. So back then in school, but I still thank God where we are presently. So all these things, it inspired me. When I look at my life right now, presently, it's really inspired me to say, thank you, Lord. You understand? I have a grateful heart. Okay. You understand? And I have to just tell my testimony. It's a great testimony. So that's quite inspiring. Yeah, like back in the days when you'd be like, wow, you look, no food to chop, you're like, wow. But before along the line, you're someone that, there's a lot of food and you find yourself even giving out to people. Yeah. Well, it helps. They help us songwriters somehow. All right, so guys, we'll be back after this short break. We're going for tips for the day. Don't go nowhere.
Tips for the day, we will be looking at ways to reduce wrinkles. Make a mixture of olive oil, lemon juice, and a pinch of sea salt. Massage your skin with the mixture for 10 minutes and wash it off with a gentle cleanser. Repeat this 3 times a week for faster results.
Guys, and we're still on to Zanders TV Channel 161 Star Times, and we are right here on the Golda C Show. And right about now, Noble King, we are going to play a game.
Okay.
Make I balance what? So in this game, it's called Truth or Dare.
Okay.
Now, how it goes now is, if you're going for truth, for instance, if you pick any of these and it's truth, I am going to ask you a question and you are going to answer it honestly and truthfully.
Okay.
And if you pick one and it's there, you are going to carry out the task that is there. So, should we go? Should we start?
Whoa. Okay.
Alright, so go ahead, pick one.
Let me go to this way.
Okay, can I have it?
Okay.
Oh, there. So here it says improvise and perform a 2-minute comedy routine in front of everyone. So you're going to improvise, you're going to perform a 2-minute comedy routine in front of everyone. So it's up to you. What are you gonna do for us?
Okay. Oh, you want me to do comedy?
Of course, that's what you picked here. So you're going to do a 2-minute comedy routine in front of everyone. So go ahead. Everyone is watching you back.
Okay. I remember once at a time where me I enter. I want to talk for broken.
Go ahead.
I remember once at a time where I enter. They call me for one talk show like that.
Okay.
Say ma come on. Maybe I try my best. Make I do sharp. Ma reach there early. Come meet. Say pay for Lagos. Don't get Aboki, don't join. I still they ask question why they come, how Aboki take right their name and their phone number and everything. Join.
Okay.
You understand? So I can't find and say Aboki tell me say come or carry Uga. Enter. I can't ask and say where you want carry me go. You say carry Uga anywhere at all. Me I go carry you. I can't ask and say okay fine. I they go Ikeja. Uga, you never hear my name. Na me where I they call break and quench. Could ask and break and quench. On top bike, sir, Ross. Say, Oga, any gallop, cry me, I go jump and pass. Any gallop at all for Ikeja, I go jump and pass. I say, Ross, it cannot be me. In fact, this jump and pass of a thing, you need deliverance. So, you can imagine where an Aboki they tell me, say, any gallop,
you
go jump and pass on top bike. So, well, it's a very big deal altogether. So now I remember one certain time when when hunger they catch men, where they use Indomie, they chop bread. I don't say you do on that time.
I try more.
Indomie bread,
it makes sense. So
it work.
It's more.
What about pancana with bread?
I don't try that one.
Down. I have to say it never reach now. Hunger never beat you well. If hunger beat you well, my sister, go try many things. You get this one time where we say, this what they call them. This aggregate bread. Not aggregate bread. When you open aggregate bread, can't use this thing.
Now butter,
you understand? You use butter, but when you are not happy, you have to use cola nuts. Put inside.
Cola.
The name. The way you take the sound for your ear. The way you take the sound for the ear. What person when they hear say they chop something, you go no say man, this guy is really eating that. You have to help yourself, and that is it.
Oh my God!
Honestly,
wait, aggregate bread,
aggregate bread. Just put the cola and put them inside.
Write me. Let me know.
The sound for mouth, they be like when they chop for more. You understand? And person when they hear you, go believe say, oh my, this guy they chop well.
No booking I beg. Now Christmas with the enter. Look how corrupt some certain people now.
And I tell you because
you do.
We learn many things every day and we upgrade. Now they make me say face not the spoon this time around. All this is where they learn the new food. Where they learn. All this is where they cook now. They learn work because me, the kind of food where they cook now, we try everything we do. You know, say
you chop bread with cola nuts.
That one now when hunger don't catch you, when people wait around you believe they say you hold cash.
Or
you know say no hold cash. But the sound as you put them inside, just tear the agege bread into to put the cola nut. When you chop them, they chop somebody when they're very close to you will say this guy they chop them off. You understand?
No, okay. We supposed put comedian for your profile online.
Mona, anything would I want Mona try. I did.
Oh my god. Wow, that was a nice one, and he performed his daring very well. And anyway, we'll be right back. We are going to have him carry out a performance for us shortly after the short break. Don't go nowhere. We still have the man called Noble King here with us. Hi guys, we've come to the most interesting part of this show, and it is the performance acts by our guest. Now I'm going to call on Noble King to perform one of his favorite songs of his own song for us. Noble King, come along. Yep, so
thank you.
Okay, so right now guys, he's going to do something for us, and let's just sit back, relax, and enjoy it.
Okay.
And the production.
I got that grateful happy with that testimony. That's so I see. Oh yeah. I got that grateful happy with that testimony. That's so I see. I got you, and answer me. Deliver me from many troubles. No one can challenge you, oh make my way. I got you, and answer me. Deliver me from many troubles. No one can challenge you, oh make my way. Okay, let's go see Chorande. I'm gonna know where you so. Okay, let's go see Chorande. I'm gonna know where you so. When God bless my soul, he had no sorrow. When you lift me up, enemies don't go low. I'm gonna wait for your time, you're the next to follow. See, don't worry. When God bless my soul, he had no sorrow. When you lift me up, enemies don't go low. I'm gonna wait for your time, you're the next to follow. See, don't worry. When my pride come unto him, you know they was starting to answer me, yeah. Cause you bought me with the costly price. No wonder you know one and it tears in my eyes. The man that walk on the water, we need your presence in Mother America. Cause you dwell in my praises, the reason why you shower your blessings. When I'm like that, then you get to you, raise me up, give me the money for my pillow. Me make it come to you, Baba, me I don't follow. I don't follow you till I die. I got you, and answer me, deliver me from many troubles. No one can challenge you, oh Mary.
Alright. Omeriwo. That was Omeriwo by Noble King. I hope you guys had fun as much as I did, as we call it the closing point on this episode of the Golda C Show. If you did enjoy yourself, just join us same time, same station, Zanders TV Channel 161 Star Times, and we would be here for you same time next week. I am your host, Golda C. Bye.